everyone, it's Ali from Breaststroke Wellbeing. I've got an exciting 3-part series, our Fit Body series, using our resistance bands. Now if you don't have resistance bands, that's totally fine, you can do it without, but I highly recommend getting a pack because it's just a way that you can test your body to the next level. So the idea is to do this video twice a week over 2 weeks and increase the band strength every time to challenge yourself and challenge your muscles. So today we're going to be doing the upper body, so those arms and those abs, using the resistance bands and using our body weight. So when you're ready, come jump on your mat and grab your bands. Let's start the back of the mat. Let's think about being nice and tall, elongating through the top of the crown of the head, rolling those shoulders back and down away. I'm going to inhale, exhale, walk the hands down to the mat and walk it on out into that lovely plank position. Remember, when we're just warming up here, just hit nicely in that plank and take your time. So pinkies to the edge of the mat and then walking it all the way back up. Inhale, exhale, restack that spine, roll the shoulders down and away. Lift back up, dive it all the way back down and walk it all the way out. Pinkies hitting the side of the mat, those glutes squeeze on down, hitting nice and back. If you need to, you can drop it to your knees and walking back. So we're warming those arm muscles up, those back muscles right here. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Remember, we're working our upper body today. We're thinking about those abs connect all the way into the back as well. So we're using the back of the body as we walk back up, hit into that plank and walk it all the way and back up. Hold here. Inhale, exhale, restack that spine, roll those shoulders down and away. Just give me a slight little rotation. So just warming up that upper body. Twist it out here. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Roll those shoulders away, come and grab your band. So if it's your first time out, use your extra light. I'm using my light band. I'm going to bring it around those wrists. You're going to step those legs out to a nice wide plie. Think about the tailbone sinking down to the mat. So think about that back sliding down a wall. Roll those shoulders back down and away, arms right here, and pull out. That's it. So we're just working those back muscles, working those shoulders, the bicep curl is on. So I'm just using that band to pull in and pull out and sink down in that plie. That's, we've got to work that lower body a little bit too. You know, it's a little bonus right there. Inhale, exhale, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here. Time under tension, little pulses in that lower body. Really push out on that resistance band. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Little pelvic tilts here. Little pelvic tilt in and back. So now we're engaging that core, engaging that pelvic floor muscular. So tilt it back, tuck it under. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, sink it down. Lift those arms up above the head and bring it behind the head and lift up. So think about those shoulders coming down away from these ears. You've got to clear that bum. That's it, my bum back of my head, I'm clearing it and sinking up and down. Pulling those elbows down. Pulling the scapula gliding down the back as I lift up. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, hold down those little pulses right here. Nice little pulses, sink a little bit further back. Feel the pressure going to the heels so you can wriggle those toes. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. That tension's still on. Those little pelvic tilts here. Back and down. That's it. Little ab crunch. Right, that's I'm tilting my pelvis back, curling and under, tilting back onto the side on for you. Let's tilt here and back. For 3, 2, last one, sink it down, lift it up, bring those bands up. Throw that band back down on the ground. Inhale, exhale, lift up, walk it back down, and come drop into those knees. Just get that nice little posture. So a little scap release right here, pushing up and down. Think about long through the neck, so lift up through that neck. Quite often I find myself having bad posture because I'm looking at the camera. So belly button in, neck up. So we're holding in here, I'm going to lift up that right leg. So make sure those hips don't rotate, it's nice and out. I'm going to lift up that opposite arm. So now I'm driving in, activating through here. So think about pushing through those finger pads. Think about length across through here. Inhale, exhale, tap it down, lift up, because we're toning our back here. So our back of our body's being nice and toned in this movement. I'm working from that shoulder. I've got that time under tension in this arm here. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out here. Little pulses up. So we're activating through the glutes, but we're working that back body. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that hand down, place that leg down. Sink it back for a little stretch right here. Inhale, exhale, sink those glutes to the heels. If you've got sore knees, pop a cushion in here. Inhale, exhale, roll it all the way back up. Find yourself back in that nice little box position. Extend the other leg out, the other arm out. So that's nice, strong 50-50 plank right here. So keep your gaze towards the mat. Now reaching to those toes, reaching through those hands, pushing out of that grounded hand. Inhale, exhale, tap it down, lift up, down, lift up. So you want to get that lift right there. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, reach through, little pulses in that up range. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, sink it back. Take a wee breath here. Inhale in, exhale out. It's a nice neat deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Roll yourself up and then come back and grab that light band. We're going to lie down onto the tummies. So we've warmed that back muscles up. So I'm going to bring those hands out in front of me. Now think about my nose and forehead connecting to the mat. I'm going to drive the scapula down my back first. So I feel that movement of rolling the shoulders back and down away. And think about lifting that belly button up off the mat. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift up here and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up here. So I'm trying to tension on that band and I bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. We're reaching through, holding first, so don't rush the movement. Inhale, exhale, lift up here and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up and down. One more time. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Hold out here. Now try and squeeze out in that band. Oh, that's hard. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Place it down. Drop that band back on out. We're going to stay in this position here. My nose and my forehead are connected. I'm going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. So just like we're doing before, but we're doing it just on the mat. So I'm picking up that belly button, driving the shoulders down the back, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. This is a great movement for that back muscles. I'm strengthening my shoulders. Now when you're ready, inhale, exhale, lift both up and take into that swimming. So a little bit of swimming here. Inhale in, exhale out. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. Take a breath, and this is something we should be doing all the time, is that beautiful swimming. So inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back, pull the belly button in, and lift up and take that second set. You can do it. So really reach the fingers, reach the toes, nose is staying down towards the mat, gaze is towards the mat. Think about length. Can you lift a little higher for me? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Bring those arms in here, and just a little push up here. And bring it down. So elbows batten down in, and bring it up. So your elbows are hugging in the side of the body. So not out here, roll them down, and push through those arms. Inhale, exhale, lift up. I'm only coming as high as it's comfortable for me. And I can still pull those abs in. You don't think about the abs spilling out front, we don't want that. And bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, push up here. Beautiful, last one. Roll those shoulders down, bring those elbows in, bring it down, push back onto those knees. Inhale, exhale out. Taking that little counter stretch right here. I'm going to roll it back up, come back into that nice little box position from here. Now, option 1, stay in this little box position. You want to think about pulling that belly button up and just taking across and across. Now, if that's where you're at today, that's totally fine. It's shifting weight, and it's getting that this core has to stabilize you as you shift. Option 2 is step it back. And now, to keep it more stable, bring the feet a little wider, but hip width apart, and tap. Okay, it stays down, so I can feel it through my core as I shift that weight. Those obliques are having to stabilize you. Those arms are working. That's it, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, And last one, hold it there, that nice plank, and push back. So if you're on your knees, just lift them up and push back into that nice downward dog. Inhale, exhale out, pushing through those heels. One more time, we're going to roll back through into that plank. From here, just a little shift forward and back with the toes. So I'm shifting the weight over those shoulders and then back. So once again, you want to think about pushing through, elongate through the neck. See, even I have to correct myself. There we go. Abs are on, the glutes are squeezing. Let's go for 5, 4. Once again, if you need to, you can come down onto those knees and just hold that little plank right here if this is too much for you. 3, 2, the last one, bring it down those knees. Let's flip it on around. We're still going to incorporate that core a little bit more. So from here, the top of your mat, we're reaching forward, C curve through the spine as we roll on down. So we've done any of my videos before, we do lots of those C curves. I haven't got my bum strategically placed today. So from here, I'm going to come rock find that neutral, nice and strong to that core. I'm going to lift that upper body. I'm just going to get those little lifts right here. Just releasing off that scapula in the back. For 3, 2, and last one. Those arms are going to come down. They're going to hover above the mat. I'm going to think about dropping that chin. Inhale, exhale, rib cage down and lifting up with those arms. So I'm really trying to actively reach with those arms to those feet. And bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin and lift up. So really reach with those arms, stick the rib cage down. Just be nice and controlled here, no coning or doming. And reaching through here and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift up, hold up here. Now he's going to swivel and tap ankle to ankle. So he's firing up his obliques. Now what I'm looking for here is I'm keeping that nice neutral. I haven't tucked my pelvis up. It's nice and neutral through there. I've got that control. Belly button's down to spine. I'm trying to really stabilize through the hips. I'm not coming like this. I'm lifting up and I'm watching with control that core. I'm really firing through those side obliques. That's it, working that upper body. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it back to center. Bring those hands behind the head and little pulses up. That's it, you can do it. Push through. So I can see my elbows in my peripheral vision. They're not out here because then my rib cage is going to pop. So I'm inhaling, blow out those candles. Really use that breath to connect with that core. More you can, more I'm bringing that core down. Inhale, exhale out for 3, 2. Last one, and bring it all the way down. I'm going to hug one leg in for that nice little stretch, reach up tall. I'm going to reach and hover out that bottom leg. Now think about the belly button drawing into the spine. I'm going to tuck with the chin and inhale, exhale, lift on up. Now this one here, you really do use your upper body. I'm not sure if you can see it, but my bicep is on. It's working right here. So once again, make sure in your box position you're not kind of flailing out. I'm nice in a position right here. I'm using that upper body to get that height, that ribcage off the mat. So my core is working, my arms are working, and I'm stretching at the same time. So think about this leg here, trying to activate that quad. It's a nice strong leg. So 1, 2, and switch. So you inhale as the leg switch, exhale as you forward in. So nice strong legs. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hug those knees in, keeping them up right there. Now think about the knees being straight here, so they're not hugged in, they're just in that nice little tabletop box position. This time we're going to use that upper body. I'm going to bring it slightly above my head to the point where I can just get that rib cage down. Just even holding here is hard. Inhale, tuck that chin. Exhale, lift up. Belly button in. You can bring those legs long if you like. We're going to inhale and exhale up. So our Pilates 100. So we're beating with that upper body. Inhale in. Exhale out. Once again, you can keep the legs here if you want, or bring them out. So you're focusing on that breath. So it's 5 counts in, 5 counts out. And using that breath to activate those deep abdominal muscles. Inhale in, exhale out. You're doing well, just grin and bear it. You can drop those legs a little low if you've got that control. Glue them together, straight with those arms. You lift a little higher in the upper body. Inhale in, Exhale out. Let's do one more time. Inhale in. Exhale out. Hug those knees in. Bring them down. Let's have a little stretch head to toe right here. And feel that nice elongation of the body. A good little stretch. Bring those feet back in. Bring those arms in. I'm going to inhale. Let's use a leg. Exhale. Roll ourselves up. Just for a bit of safety right there. I'm going to bring those hands behind me this time. Roll the shoulders back, down and away. Think about that length. So we're not here. Think about that nice neutral pull. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift up, drive up with my glutes right here. So right here in that nice little reverse table position. Once again, like we did before, we're going to tap across, tap across. So once again, my core is on. I can actually see it going side to side. Those little oblique muscles trying to stabilize me right here. I'm going to squeeze a little bit more through the glutes to get a bit more stability. Now if that's hard, you can stay here and work your way up. So here you're still thinking about leaning back, get a nice bend in those arms. Inhale, exhale, drive it up and tap. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, the harder, and bring it down. From here, I'm going to come down onto those elbows. So from here, we're going to bring it down. So I'm trying to remember the move, I've got it now. It's here. Think about that neutral, so we're trying to work in that neutral plane. Pitch up. I'm going to push up with the upper body and bring it down. So my elbows are on the side of the mat. I still tuck that chin slightly. Inhale, exhale, drive up. This really works those back muscles. Inhale, exhale, drive up. Think of that core and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, drive it up and bring it back down. So really push through those arms right here. Nice bicep curl. And down. That core is still working to help me get up. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale up, drive it up, and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, drive it, hold it here. Get a lot of hold for 5, 4, 3, actually 2, 1, and bring it all the way down. Hug those knees in, give a little rock side to side. How is your upper body feeling? It should be on fire, but you're doing well. Let's roll those knees around. We're going to do another little ab move right here. So, well actually we didn't stretch out that one, so that's it. So let's stretch that one around and bring this one up. I nearly forgot the other side. That's it, we can do it now. So for that nice stretch here, roll those shoulders down and away. Inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, tuck the chin, lift up. Nice stretch again. There's 1, 2, switcheroos. That's it. Beating the leg right here. I'm not sure if I can still use mummy brain as an excuse, but Zeke's 1 now. But I feel like I've just had mummy brain since my first child. So I think I've had 13 years of mummy brain. I'm not sure if it's actually ever gone back to being quite the same. I think sleep deprivation definitely gets the better of you. So once again, when you're here, think about that active flexibility. So I'm using that upper body, slow it down. If you're racing me, remember Pilates, time under tension. We want those nice, long, lean muscles. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one here. Bring those knees in, rock it all the way back down. Let's just do a quick little pelvis release. So rock it up through here, squeeze those glutes, rock down through that pelvis. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. For that nice stretch here, you can clasp the hands underneath and give yourself a wee stretch right there. So drive up with those heels, knees are still tracking in. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the hands outside, roll it all the way back on down. Let's roll onto your sides. So let's get a little bit more through those tricep muscles. So we're going to come onto our side body right here. The body goes long. Think about lining yourself up on that mat. Now I'm going to bring that arm here. I'm going to use that arm to push up here and bring it down. Inhale, so drive with that hand, and I'm dragging this bottom hand along the mat. So I'm still using that oblique and that core right here, and I'm using that arm. Inhale, exhale, lift up, and bring it. So there'll be no tension in the neck. Inhale, exhale, use those obliques and push up with that arm, and bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, so I'm driving with that front arm. This is the arm I'm working. I'm getting that tricep muscle right here, and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift up, hold it here. You can lift a little higher, roll those shoulders away. For those obliques, we can make sure those hips are staying nice and square. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, and bring it over onto the tummy. You've got to love those back moves. So from here, we're gonna come into our breaststroke. So my arms are in a nice W, my nose and forehead connect. We're rolling the shoulders back down away. Those legs are just zipping together and they relax. I'm gonna pull that belly button up off the mat. Inhale, exhale, come into a hover. My arms shoot out, I'm still in that same height. As my arms swim around, hit the side of my body, that's where I get the lift, right here. And I come back down to the hover. I shoot forward and swim around. And then back down to the hover. Shoot forward, swim around. Back down to that hover. Shoot forward, swim around. That's it. So my gaze is staying to the mat. I'm in that hover, same height as those arms lift up, swimming around. So my neck isn't moving, it's my upper torso. So I've got lower thoracic, shooting into the mid-thoracic as we come around to the upper thoracic right here, and the obliques are firing. And then back down. I feel like I'm on a bit of a lean to you. There we go, shoot, and swim it up here. One more time. Here, shoot forward, and swim it all the way back up. Bring those hands on the mat. Let's have another little push-up right here. A nice little stretch, and bring it down. Inhale, it's our Cobra Push-Up. So elbows tucked in, push down. Inhale, exhale, push up here, and bring it down one more time. Inhale, exhale, push up. Bring it back onto those knees for a little stretch. Inhale, exhale out. Come up back up, grab your little light band. So I'm going to grab that light band and do some triceps. I'll go side on so you can see. So I'm going to grab that band. So this is one where you can increase the bands as we go along. So in that nice little position here, if you like, you can come up onto your knees. And it's that tricep here, lifting up and down. So this hand's my back. I think about tucking that tailbone under, rib cage down as I lift up here. Just getting into that tricep and lifting up. That's it. Come back around to you now. So we don't want the heads out here. We want those torsos in, abs are in. Lift up through that upper body. Whew, I can feel that tricep, I hope you can. And triceps is the hardest muscle to tone. You've really got to work on it every week because it'll lose its tone. Let's go for 3. You get a nice stretch 2. And last one, lift it up. Oh, and bring it down. Oh, shake it out, shake it out. Let's take it to the other side. So we flip it in. Oh, try to grab it. Some sides aren't as flexible as others. That's it, this is my harder side. There you go. I'm gonna get knotted in my hair and lift up here. So I've got that nice stretch. Now I'm thinking about my core, I'm thinking about squeezing my glutes and lifting up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. I think we cheated this side, so I'm going to talk a little bit more and then come back to that 5 countdown. I'm just racing into it. Too excited. That's it. Lifting up. Feeling that. So this arm staying beside the ear, bicep by the ear. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift it up. Oh, and bring it down. Beautiful. Let's come back to those little pulses out here. So bring it back around the wrist and bring it up. See if you go a little wide this time. Roll those shoulders down, push out. That's it. So I'm just really pushing against that band. I've got my core engaged here, my glutes are on, and I'm really testing those arm muscles. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bring it out, pull it in. Bring it out, pull it in. Bring it out, pull it in. That's it. Working those pecs, working those back muscles, driving those scapula down the back. Resist against that band. In and out. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in. Take that band off. Bring those hands out. Roll the shoulders away. Little circles coming forward. That's it. So you really want to reach through. Thinking about length. Core is on. Now the arms are a little fatigued now. So this is a good one to start adding in. So little circles. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Just hold. Now, if you're doing this video for maybe the 3rd, 4th time, this is time where you could probably add in like 1 kg hand weights or some cans or some bottles of water and really challenge yourself. The aim is not to let those arms drop, to keep the core in and just holding there. And now reverse the circles the other direction. So just going back the other direction, nice and long. So now we're going for those small muscle groups. Really firing into those arms. That's it. Whew, breathe it through. It's lots of fun. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Gotta love those holds. Now we're gonna just go side to side, working into those obliques. Side, side. Think about those abs. That's it, we like a good ab. So working those abs, having a little fun, a little party. Burp, 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 side to side, like you're like tapping a friend, side to side. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, bend them up. We bring them in, out, rotated cuffs. A little pukaboos, rotated cuffs. Come on, this last little burn towards the end just to fatigue that upper body. Draw those abs in, squeeze those glutes. That's it. Bring it in and out. So we work those back muscles, core muscles, and arm muscles in this one here. Bring it in and out. That's it. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Bring it and join them together, lift up. Now the aim is doing this over and over again. I'm going to get sick of hearing my voice, but you know what's coming, so then you can start flowing straight into it with no stopping. So that's the benefit of doing something more than once, is that you can start predicting what's coming up and you can jump right in. That's it, lifting up here. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Holding it here. Bringing it out. That's it, just hold for me. And lift up, down and out. So turn the palms, palms clap, come down and out. So with power in, slap the water, shoulders away, up. So those arms shouldn't have dropped yet, they should still be up. Still be working. You can do this, grit your teeth, bear through it, persevere. That's the aim, is you want to get through the whole thing with working that upper body. I haven't put any push-ups in this. No triceps, push-ups, only Cobra push-ups, so I lie. There we go, 1 set of push-ups, Cobra ones, but they were kind of easier to do. Next time we'll add a little bit harder ones in there. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, bring it back out. That's it, little pumps up. Nearly finished, you can hold those arms out. You stretch a little longer. They're not back here either. I can see my hands in my peripheral vision. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms the other way and hold. Those little lifts side to side. Oh, I can start pulling my arms. Can you? It's a bit of a challenge. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Little pumps up. Last little burner. You can do it. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them up and bring them all the way down. Good work. Let's just shake those out. Roll those shoulders back. Come onto your mat. Let's do a puppy pose stretch. So puppy pose is like child pose. I'm going to bring my hands all the way forward and then sink those glutes down. But then you can bring your forehead here or bring your chin up. And this is releasing off that back. So just roll those shoulders down the way, bring up to the core. Knees, glutes or hips are over knees. And if you want, you can keep the forehead down or bring the chin for a bit extra stretch. Stretching out here. Inhale, exhale up. Roll it all the way down. Take a nice little cobra stretch here. So forearms are down, roll the ears away, pick the abs up. And really push through those hands. So I'm just hanging here, I'm not doing anything, but if I squeeze those glutes and push up here, there's that nice stretch right there. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, bring my arms out to a T. I'm going to bend up one leg and rotate it around to touch the ground. My gaze is just looking to the opposite side, to this side. This hand down the ground. So I'm just stretching out that back. Inhale, exhale out. Always need a bit of mobility at the end, so I bend this leg up, and so I can see you rotate it around. There we go. So I'm stretching out my spine, put my tops down, stretching out that upper back. It's a nice little hip opener too, right here. It's always important to give those muscles a bit of attention afterwards. Inhale, exhale out. Bring it all the way back to center. I'm going to turn my feet out to the sides of the mat, bring the hands over the side, and just lift up here. So only lift as high as that you've got that flexibility. So it's really pushing into those hips. So elbows on here, they're here. Core is in. So my feet is turned out, so it's a nice little stretch through those hip flexors. Inhale, exhale out. Bring it down, bring the knees in. Tuck those toes under, a little stretch here. Roll it all the way up, roll those shoulders down and away. Place those hands, come to a forward fold, a little bend and stretch. Bend and stretch, going to bring those arms into a ragdoll, really lengthen out that back. So get nice and heavy here and then gently ragdoll side to side. Lengthening out that lower back. Inhale, Slight bend of the knees and restate that spine. Coming back to center, just started where we started, finishing where we started. There we go. A little twist and rotate through that back, through that core. It's a lovely move just to wake up that spine. Let's bring it back to center. Inhale in, exhale out, dive it down. See how the body feels now. How when we started, hit into that plank, drive the hips up, walk it back, just 3 of these. Inhale, exhale, stack the spine, lift. I have a little slight back bend right here. That feels good. Bring it all the way back down. Walk it all the way out. Pinkies hit the side of the mat. Glutes come down. Long through the neck. Squeeze the abs. Drive up with the hips. Walk the arms back. Inhale, exhale. Rotate up. Arms come up. Stretch back behind you. Bring it down. Last one. Walk it down. Push it here. Push up with those hips. Have a little hang. Restack that spine. Arms come up, stretch back. Hold it here, stretch a little further, and bring them all the way down. Roll those shoulders back. I hope you're feeling fantastic. I hope that upper body is on fire. You've worked your core, you've worked your back muscles. You should be feeling nice and strong in the next couple of days. Remember, next time, add a heavier band in. Or if you didn't do a band this time, add one in, or add some little hand weights at the end for those arm circles. So you can always challenge yourself and add on to get more effect from the workout. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you stay tuned for day number 2 of the challenge, workout number 2 for this Fit Body series. Thanks so much for joining me, and make sure you check out the link for the bands if you need to get you some bands. Make sure you like and subscribe too. Love some support, throw some comments in, just so I know that I'm giving you guys what you want. Thanks so much. See ya.